you soon in a brand new video. And as you know, today is day 508 days out here on the grind, putting the work on my fitness journey. I've been running and working out for the past 508 days. Don't forget, folks, while you are here, like and subscribe and comment down below. Appreciate y'all. And we're talking about peace. Create peace in your life. Um, Live peacefully. Live a peaceful lifestyle. This is not particularly easy. I understand that. Especially in the beginning, when you just started out, it can become very hard if you are somebody who is struggling with anger issues. You are not gonna experience peace anytime soon until you change that for yourself and for hey Christy, for yourself and for others around you. Earlier on in my life, I noticed something that wasn't bringing me peace, was bringing me more headache and more conflict and conflicts and the confrontations with other people. And that was the way how I speak. The way how you speak can make you a lot of friends and can also create enemies for you. And I know a lot of you know this already, but for the people who are struggling with um, anger issues, this doesn't seem to register. You know it's wrong, but you are still doing what's wrong. What do you do here? Look at the way how you talk to yourself. Listen to the voice in your head. How does it sound? Is it peaceful? Is it kind? Is it mellow? Is it caring? Is it compassionate? Is it loving? Is there a beautiful voice inside of you? I'm not saying this is going to happen every single time because there are times when you are just not in the best state of mind. Understood that. Okay. This is why we are going to change that for ourselves. All right. That voice in your head tells you a lot about yourself. Once you start to observe it, it will tell you where you at. And you can't hide this for a long time. It's going to play out in the world some way, somehow. So here we go now with um, with tackling this voice in your head and dealing with it because it must be dealt with. We cannot hide this. All right. When when you set out on your journey to start living peacefully and live a peaceful lifestyle, that's one thing you're gonna have to tackle and deal with. Is your thoughts, the voices in your head. Listen to it. Is it an angry voice? If it is, that is what that is kind of who you are right now. It doesn't mean that is who you are going to be forever. You have anger issues right now. You're an angry person right now. You need to fix that. That needs to change. And you are going to put in the work to make that change, to become a different person, a better person. Change that voice, change those thoughts. Become the person who cares for other people, who are kind and loving to other people. Get away from the people who don't care anything about you or about others. We want to move as far away as we from us, from those people. So, working on changing our thoughts, changing our behavior, changing our mindset, our mind, reprogram the subconscious mind. When we show up into the world out there, we want to show up in the world with, behave in a certain way, right? So this is why you're gonna have to train your thoughts. You're gonna have to reprogram your subconscious mind. Change your mind, change your life, right? Reprogram your mind, and eventually you will experience life differently. And that's what we are trying to do here. So watch watch those voices, watch those thoughts, listen to them, pay attention to them. That is what you are up against. That is what you're gonna have to change. I'm not saying it's easy. I am not saying it's a cakewalk. I'm not saying this is gonna happen overnight. The reason why it is so deeply embedded in your subconscious mind, this becomes a habit, a part of your life, because you have repeat the same thoughts so many times over and over and over, many times a day, by the way, over a long period of time. So this is deep rooted in your subconscious mind. This has become a part of your life. This is how you go through life on a daily basis. You can try to cover it up as much as you want. I don't recommend cover it up. I recommend work on it, work through it. You're gonna have to put in the work at some point, right? One way how I do that, I listen to massive amounts of affirmations. Not just listen to them, but repeat speaking them out loud. I want to sound more like these people and sound more like that voice that's in my head, that program that I downloaded over a long period of time. Who knows when I really downloaded that program? I don't know. Maybe it's there since I was a baby, or even before I was born. But it begins to um, that begins to express. I begin to express it, manifested it, and Night, how you doing? So I listen to massive amounts of affirmations, and then I also repeat it over and over and over and over. Mark, what's up? Right? Because I'm trying to change that voice. Okay? Nah, bro, come on, chill out, man. Bloxy, what's up? Um, so we are working on creating a better life for ourselves, and this is a peaceful life we want to experience. We want to be peaceful as human beings. We do not want to have um chilling, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. So we are working on living differently from how we live for the past 25, 35, 45, even 55 years. Right? I see people in there in age struggling, still dealing with anger issues. I believe after a certain age you should let it go. I believe you got up until around say 35, and after that you should start work to uh, um you know to wash away that old program, wash away that old behavior, to wash away the anger, the hatred, the bitterness. You got up until about 35. After that, if you don't do it by then, you're just going to be repeating, making the same mistakes over and over and over, getting into conflicts with people over and over and over. You don't have any friends, really. You are a lonely person, and you cause so much trouble for yourself and other people. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right. So we do not want that. Here is what we want. We want peace, right? Not just peace, but to live a peaceful lifestyle. The things that helps me on a daily basis to maintain living a peaceful lifestyle, I'm into fitness. I worked out every single day. I'm not saying you should go to the gym. You should go to the gym every single day because it can become very hard and very tiring. I don't recommend it. I really don't. I just have to go there because that's just me. Even today, I woke up this morning. I'm like, I don't want to go to the gym. I just don't want to go down there. I got up and I went down there anyways. You know what I mean? Um, Today I did not want to run. I ended up doing almost 5 miles today, just a little bit short of 5 miles. Okay. So these are things that I don't want to do on a daily basis, but I do them because they help me to maintain being peaceful. I always say I hold the line, hold a peaceful line. Okay. So being peaceful, um, I don't believe you can sit down and just be peaceful. There are actions that you're going to have to take. Okay. And when it's time for you to get up and go do these things, you need to go do them. Drink coffee? No, I don't drink coffee at all. I drink water because I'm a runner. I don't think runners should drink too much coffee. Runners should drink a lot of water. Right? So, on a daily basis, you're gonna have to look for some things that makes you peaceful, makes you a little bit more happier than you are right now. So, running, working out, where I like to say hybrid fitness is something that is a huge part of my life. I don't know if I can live without it, right? Yeah, I know. I used to drink coffee back in the days, man. I just don't anymore. Um, After some years ago, I'm gonna cut caffeine out of my life, and I did. I did cut out caffeine, So I'm like, I don't want any more caffeine in my life at all. Oh my god, I'm tired of caffeine. It makes me jittery and makes me tired sometimes. So I said, no, I'm not doing that anymore. So here we are, folks, changing our thoughts, changing our life. Back in the day when I first got on this journey here, on the personal development journey, and I hear they're talking about changing your thoughts and changing your life. I couldn't really understand what they were saying. Really, changing your thoughts. I'm like, how do you change your thoughts? Um, but over a period of time, I realized that all the people who has transformed and make the transformation and change their lives, they have to eventually change their thoughts. And this means to change your belief system. I don't believe that I any longer have to. I don't believe I any longer have to be angry. I just don't believe that anymore. I believe that I now can be peaceful. I want to be peaceful, and I am peaceful. Remington, what's up, mate? Yeah. So that's what I do. I believe you came through, yeah, I believe I talked to you before you came through here. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. Yeah. So I no longer hold that belief that I have to argue with somebody in order for me to feel good. All right. And I said, I am going to do something about this. I want to be peaceful. I don't want to argue with anybody. So some things became clear to me here recently and more evident when I looked at, okay, how do I want to treat people? Of course, I want to treat them with love, kindness, caring, and compassionate. So I said, thank you very much, Remington. Appreciate you. So I said, okay, this is what we are going to do here. The people who want love, caring, kindness, compassion, people who wants to be treated well, those are the people I am going to entertain. The ones who doesn't want that, who wants misery, conflict, drama, troubles, problems, those people, I'm going to just make sure that they don't come into my life. I'm not going to make that decision to bring those people into my life. For right now, until you change yourself, change your behavior, change your life, keeping you out. When you change, you can come in and come around, and we will see where you at, and where to meet you, and where to deal with you, and how to deal with you. But right now, I don't have the time to invest in somebody like that. I'm looking for the people who wants peace, and those are the people who I want to spend my time with. You are peaceful, we spend time together. You are a horrible human beast, I don't need to deal with you, at least not right now, until you change your behavior. Okay? All right. Atheists, I have no problem with atheism. Not at all. We all been through it. We have to go through that too, in order for us to learn, and see what we like and see what we don't like. I have no issue with anybody. I have no issue with religious people, except if they are crazy. I have no real problem with atheism at all. I used to like listen to the atheists, and they were pretty cool. Oh, thank you very much, Samantha. uh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I try to work on my strength every single day. I go down there and I put in the work. I do the work. Yeah. So I have no real issues with atheists at all. I don't. I am not a crazy religious person who are trying to convert everybody and making sure that when they die they go to Jesus Christ. No, I'm cool. Putin dog. Why you name yourself that, man? Putin dog. Come on, bro. Fortnite. Yeah, I heard about Fortnite. I heard it's a good game. Yeah, I'm not a game person at all, so yeah, I really don't get involved in games or anything like that. That person says Putin's dog. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Yeah. Yes, folks. So took me a long time to get here, and this is why I said you guys can change your life. You can transform. You can become better than who you are right now, but you have to put in the work. And this takes work, daily work. The interesting thing about your mind is it kind of work the same way like how when you get up every day, you have to do your hygiene stuff. You have to shower, brush your teeth, and groom yourself and look healthy and look beautiful. You have to do that on a daily basis. Your mind is the same way. You have to take care of your mind on a daily basis. And how do you do that? You do that through repetition. Hey, Remington, peace out. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by. All right. So, how do you take care of your mind on a daily basis? Repetition. You repeat. You listen to the same things over and over on a daily basis to strengthen your mind, especially when you wake up early in the morning. That's the time when you really want to do these things. It worked brilliant and beautifully. Yeah, mental hygiene. Yep, exactly. That's what it is. So you cannot just do this thing one time and expect, like, if you brush your teeth one time, I mean, come on. You shower one time. You haven't showered for 2 weeks, a whole month, you are going to start to, you know, cause some issues for yourself and other people. You know what I mean? So your mind is kind of like that. When you work on your mind every single day, what happened? Anger goes down, tension goes down, bitterness, hatred, resentment, the trauma, all that stuff begins to go down. Yep, prayer works too. Believe me, I use prayers too. Trust me. I use prayers on a daily basis. I use prayers every single day because there are certain audios that I listen to that is prayer. I record them and I listen to them because I want to get that message every day, every single day. Judah, exactly. Of course, man. So yes, I do the prayer thing too. Believe me, every single day I wake up, I do the work. Yeah, I pray to yeah, I pray together. I mean, you say let's pray together. I mean, I pray by myself. I don't know about praying together. uh, so maybe one of these days we can pray together, but I don't know, man. Like, I like to keep those things private, especially prayers. I like to pray by myself. I think it's more personal. I am one with the universe. You know what I mean? And it's more intimate and personal with the universe. Oh man, I wish I could have give you 10 push-ups right now or 30 push-ups. I could give you 30 push-ups right now if I was in the place to do that. I think one of these times we're gonna have to get on here and we are gonna have to do some push-ups together. But we need to do it though. We need to do it live though. And you guys need to be on so we can see your camera. That way we know that you are not BSing us. And we hit the floor and we're gonna do the push-ups. And I do not want you guys to cheat at all. Okay? All right? We're gonna be doing that. So yeah. Well, you know, hate is a strong word. I don't use those words at all. I'm sorry. Certain words I cut out of my vocabulary, and hate is one of them. I don't use that word. Very rarely, you might hear me say I hate the freaking politicians because they are just scumbags. But no, typically no, we don't do the hate stuff. Yeah. So, Ruthless Root, appreciate you. How are you doing? Uh, King James Version. Yeah, I kind of like the Old Testament. Old Testament is cool. I think they have some brilliant stuff in there. I know people don't like that because, oh my God, this old way of thinking and so forth. But I think it was brilliantly written. And if you know how to understand it and interpret it, it will be of benefit to us. But some people don't understand it. That's the reason why they get so freaked out about it and start acting crazy. But yeah, even when I was in my atheist phase, I still enjoy the Bible a lot. I listened to it, I would read it, and I would try to understand what the people were trying to say. I was never against the book itself. I was against the people who were misinterpreting the book and trying to put people down and talk bad about them because they weren't doing the things that these people actually want them to do. Yeah. And sometimes you have to understand people are just not ready for your religion yet. They are just not ready, and that's the reason why they become so angry and they fight back. All right. So, these are things. Even the Bible verses. Um, One of them that I like a lot. I think it says, um, "Get acquainted with get acquainted with peace and sorry, I forgot how that quote goes, but I tend to listen to that one a lot and I like it. And it said, be at peace with thyself and good shall come unto thee. And I think that's a pretty much beautiful one right there. I really like that quote. Luis, what's going on? Then you need to pull off the road, go stop at a gas station or something like that, get some water or something like that. uh Get some water, chill out for 2 seconds, get off of the road, just chill out for a couple seconds. Panic attack, maybe. I don't know what that is. That could be panic attack. And then You'll be fine in a few seconds after that. You'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying, Judah Badass. Yeah, you'll be fine. So just do that. You know. Yeah. Panic attack, yes. So get off of the road and chill out for a little bit, and you'll be just fine. Believe me. Panic attack doesn't last for a long time. It lasts for a couple seconds and then it goes away. After you stop and, don't move, just stop and breathe, and you'll be perfectly fine. I don't know why it's happening. I know it happens. Maybe where you grew up, you see certain things that you shouldn't see, and it, that's still there. Yep, you'll be fine, Luis. You'll be okay. Don't forget, folks, while we're here, to like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Luis, you're gonna be okay, man. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be as bad. Uh, Nothing has never been as bad. It always happens, right there in the middle. Section 8 home. Why you say that? Because I'm black, Josephine? Are you saying Section 8 home because I'm black? I don't even know what a Section 8 home looks like. I really don't. I never seen one before. So if you think that um, because I'm black, I live in a Section 8 home, no. Yeah, I have never, yeah, I don't tolerate, I couldn't tolerate a Section 8 home at all. I would be miserable in there, believe me. It would drive me nuts, okay? Some things are just not for me at all. I don't believe they are, and Section 8 is one of them. Even when I lost my job, I did not want to take any of the so-called benefits that we got from the system. I just want to get another job so I can start working. I don't like to live off of the system. It's not my style. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yes, folks, living peacefully. You can be peaceful. And this is how we are going to be living in 2026. Moving forward, yeah, we're going to cut out the negative behavior, the bad behavior. And Louise, I need to travel too. I'm thinking about that real bad. I need to get on the plane and just go to another city. I don't care what city it is. I just need to land in another city. Yeah, you're gonna find people like those in life, and that's what I said. People who are negative and are destructive, I don't. I mean, you are dealing with your wife, Louise. That's a challenge. I can tell you that right now. That's gonna be hard. Yeah. So the people who are racist and behaving crazy, do your best to stay away from those kind of people. Just avoid them. And if they are not gonna stop, then you might have to just do something. In these days, what I do, I'm not gonna bother with you. I'll just call a policeman to come take care of you, because I'm not going to waste my time trying to deal with you at all. Call the police to come talk to you, and if you don't, then I put a restraining order on you. So that way you cannot come to the same class I come to, and you cannot be anywhere near me. Despite the fact that we are on the same school property, the same school compound. Yeah, I will just do that if you keep on acting like an idiot. You know, that's what I would do. Yeah. Well, all right then, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Appreciate y'all. Um, I will catch y'all soon in a new video. And thank you very much, y'all, for coming out and subscribing. And I'm looking forward to have some more discussions with you in the near future. I hope all is well, Louise. I hope everything works well for you. You bet. Thank you very much, Judah Badass. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Louise. I hope you and your wife work things out, and that's not easy to do. So if you can work something out with your wife, You are a badass, okay? All right, then, folks. I will catch y'all later. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, and may the good universe be with you, be with you too as well, Judah Badass. I appreciate you. No, all right, folks. I'll catch you soon. A new video. Take care. Bye bye, and have a good night. And thank you all very much for being here. And don't forget, you gotta like and subscribe, man, and comment down below. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Good night.